Welcome to this video. It's long overdue to bring you up to date with what's going on, because it seems I've disappeared from the face of the earth. No lives, no videos, and obviously a new look. To be honest, I was going to shave before this video, but for those of you that's followed my videos, you know that I always keep it real. I don't edit things out. If I get a question wrong on my theory test, I leave it in just to show you that I'm real and I'm honest with what I am. And this look is where I am at the moment, and you'll understand why as I go through the video. So what I want to do with this video is just bring you up to date, because I know a lot of questions being asked in Discord. I've received a lot of emails over the last 3 or 4 weeks. What's happening with me and what's happening with the channel. So this video is just to clear all of that up. So I need to rewind back to the end of May 26th to be exact. In the early hours of May 26, I received a phone call to say my dad passed away. So I actually lost my dad on the 26th of May. The plan was to plan his funeral, do no lives, no videos, take time out, spend it with my family to grieve as well. 7 to 10 days after planning his funeral, which was penciled in for July 2nd or 3rd, I can't actually remember the dates, it's a bit of a blur to me now. You'll understand why shortly. I suffered from stomach pains as well. It wasn't as bad in the first couple of days, but as the days went on, the third day, fourth day, it got so bad I had to make a phone call to 111. And they gave me a 2-hour window to walk into the walk-in centre. Once I went there, checked in, the doctors checked me out. An ambulance had to be called to the walk-in centre, take me to the hospital, which is Luton and Dunstable Hospital. And I've got to give all the staff, the surgeons, credit, because they was great in all the time I was there. I was rushed in to an emergency operation. It turned out I had a burst appendicitis. The surgeon went in through keyhole because he wanted to clear everything up by keyhole surgery. Once he went in, he realized it was worse than it looked, and he had to open me up even wider so he can do what he needed to do. 3-4 days after the surgery, I was out of it. I was hooked up to so many machines, had so many tubes coming out of my nose, my neck, all over the place. I didn't realize someone could be hooked up to so many machines and so many tubes. Anyway, 3-4 days later, the surgeon came round to see me, when obviously I could understand what was going on because I was out of it for the first 3-4 days after the surgery. And he quite clearly, Mr. Shah was my surgeon, made it quite clear it was touch and go whether I was going to survive the surgery or not. And not only that, my organs, all of my organs, my liver, my kidneys, and especially my heart, took a pounding during the surgery as well. And all the readings was off the chart. So they wasn't sure if my kidneys would return back to normal, but it was pretty sure the liver and the heart would return back to normality. Thank God, touch wood, all my organs readings have returned back to normal. I was in hospital for 2.5 weeks. These are just some of the milder pictures. I won't show you the ones where I was hooked up to the machines, because it's not about grossing you out. But yeah, I was in hospital for about 2.5 weeks recovering. I lost so much strength. I lost about 2.5-3 stones. I lost so much strength, energy, to the extent I had to have physio, practically learning to walk again, getting out of the bed, walking down the corridor and all the rest of it. And I'm now at home recovering and getting stronger every day. But that's the reason why I didn't shave, because one, like I said, it'd be painting a false picture, because I'm still not well, still weak, and I just haven't got the physical strength to shave, to be honest, either. So I would be lying to you if I actually shaved to come on the video to explain all of this to you. And as you guys know from my videos, I keep it real. I don't really edit stuff out, especially when I make a mistake on my videos. But that's the state of play at this precise moment. I'm now back planning my dad's funeral, because everything was put on hold at that point in time. When I was in hospital, my family didn't know if it's going to be 1 funeral or 2. I say thank God it's only 1, but I am now planning my dad's funeral, which is again penciled in for the beginning of August. So that's the state of play with me. As I said, I am getting better. I am getting stronger. My organ readings have returned back to normal, but I am still weak. Still struggling to walk, to be honest. So I'm going to be taking a lot of time off until the funeral anyway, before I even think about going back to work. As for the channel, I have given this a lot of thought, and whether to keep the channel going or wrap it up and call it a day. And then I remember the email that came through while I was in hospital, and this email came for Maria. Her name is Mayan, to be fair, but she has been a big supporter of the channel from the lives. She always types in capitals. It's an inside joke between me and her. She's always shouting at me, but I know her as simply me. And she sent this email, short and sweet. Bit worried, not seen any classes. Please let me know you are okay. Also, just let you know that I passed my driving test on the 13th of June. And I know before my dad died, she failed her driving test. But my point is with this email, when it came through, was that Simply Me has been a big supporter of the channel. She was on every live virtually, giving encouragement to pupils who struggled with their theory test, failed their theory test, gave congratulations to pupils who passed their theory test. And she was always in communication with me via email with one thing and another. And it's just a shame that she's passed her driving test on the 13th and I couldn't congratulate her via a live, which is how we first met in the first place. But I'm so glad that she's passed. And not only that, I'm glad that she's taken time out to send the email, knowing that I haven't been doing any lives, to reach out. And I know a few people have done that in Discord as well. So I want to thank everyone who has reached out, asked about how I am and all the rest of it. I love what I do. I will be back at work at some point, and it's not going to be back until about September, to be honest. Hopefully by then I'm a lot stronger and everything else. But as I said, I love what I do. When I started the channel, it was always about helping people pass their theory test. The amount of emails I received that you guys are still struggling, still failing the theory test, I will be continuing the channel once I'm a lot stronger. But as I said, this will not take place until about September, October, when I'm 100% recovered. Spend some time with my family to grieve over my dad as well, which I have not spent any time to think about, because obviously I've been stuck in hospital for 2.5 weeks. But I will be back. When I do come back with the lives, I've given this some thought. It won't be on a Monday. It will be on the Tuesday, 4:30. I'm going to revamp it, and we're going to bring some of you guys live into the live stream itself, because the software that I use can now do that. So I'm going to bring some of you live into the live stream. I'm also going to try and get an instructor on once a month as a guest to talk to you guys about your driving lesson, because that's always going to be the next step. So if you guys got any instructors that you want to see on my channel, pull it in an email, their details. I'll reach out to them to see if they want to come on live. So it's going to be info@drivingtheoryuk.com. So if you've got any instructors that you would like to see on my channel once a month, pull it in an email and I'll reach out to them as I get stronger and see if they want to get onto my channel. But that's the future of the channel. It will be back September/October. It will be on a Tuesday, same type of format, 20 questions, and bringing you guys live on in the stream to ask your questions as well. I will go back to doing videos on the Thursday, general mock test and everything else. Before I took ill, I did just finish the course, which needs tweaking, but again, I haven't got the strength to tweak what I need to tweak. So the course again will be released September, October, which will incorporate live training as well via Zoom. So keep a lookout for that and keep checking the websites. But as for now, that's my update. What I do ask from you guys is to keep liking, subscribing, sharing the videos to make YouTube know the channel is still live, still functioning. It's going to make my life a little bit easier when I come back for the algorithm. and help each other out in the chat. There's enough knowledge out there to help you guys pass the theory test. Join Discord again. There's enough knowledge in there to help you guys pass. As I get stronger, I will be dipping back into Discord and scanning any questions and answering any questions. But at this point in time, like I said, I'm going to take time out to recover, grieve over my dad, spend some time with my family, and get stronger. So that's all I ask from you guys, is to still like, still comment, still share the channel, so it's a lot easier for when I come back. YouTube knows the channel is still live. You guys take care of yourself. Thank you for all the well wishes, and just look after yourself and stay safe. And I will catch you real soon.